Welcome out, everyone. Got our championship match here for the Florida Junior Bowling Tour in March 6, 2016 at Airport Lanes in Sanford. On our left lane, we've got our number 2 seed, Sean Connolly. On the shot real quick. Goes up, wraps a 7-pin. Sean Connolly, our number 2 seed, will be taking on our number 1 seed, Mark Drennen from Ocoee, Florida. Both of these competitors, both Sean and Mark, do not have titles, or they're not champions yet of our FJBT, so we'll be crowning a new champion here in our boys division this afternoon. Sean goes up, makes his spare there. Both these bowlers have been involved with the FJBTs and the Pin Action Promotions tournaments for quite some time. Both bowlers don't have a ton of experience in our championship matches or in our step ladder rounds, but both of them have received lots of practice in the head-to-head match play rounds during the FJBT competitions. In today's round, both of these guys bowled extremely well. Mark Drennen went 7-1 in the match play round, getting him that number 1 spot, earning him that number 1 spot there. Mark in front of the bar return. Solid shot there. Gets the strike. Mark Drennen playing pretty far left there, lining up off the camera view. Solid shot. Gets rewarded there from that. Mark Drennen takes an early lead here in our championship match. Sean Connolly stepping up here on the right lane. Got a spare. Needs to put a couple things together here real quick. However, in his last match, Sean just defeated Kevin Fischer 213 to 212. The Sean and Kevin match earlier this afternoon started in a similar fashion. Sean left a couple makeables, didn't really put a couple strikes together. Left the split, I think, in about the 4th frame. Meanwhile, Kevin Fischer had the front 3 or front 4 in the last match. And Sean kept putting a couple things together. Kevin gave him an opening late in the game. Sean ended up sneaking by Kevin in that last match to earn himself a spot here in the championship title match for this month. Sean leaves a Greek church there. Gets 3. Conservative. Both of these bowlers, I believe, came from the Apopka Bowling Center up there, Brunswick, Wekiva Lanes. Practiced together a little bit, bowled at some in leagues and everything up in that area. Both of them bowled down at Boardwalk Bowl in the Sport Shot League, so both of them are familiar with each other, with competitors. Mark, a little bit older than Sean. Not taking anything away from Sean there. Sean's still a great competitor. Sean leaves a 7-pin on that last shot there. Heads up. Convert the spare. And he does. Mark Drennen coming up on the right lane, lane 12. Working on a double. Has an early lead over Sean Connolly. I was talking with Mark earlier in the day, and Mark said he was working on a couple of things in the last several weeks there, months, trying to hone in his mental game, create a new strategy when it comes to playing and competing in events, including the FJBTs. And working a little bit on his physical game as well. Mark got that quite a bit wide there. Leaves the super bucket. Leaves the 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Just 5 count there. Mark's got an excellent pre-shot routine, you can see. Got going on there. Oh, goes up, hooks at it a little bit. Leaves the back pin there, that 8 pin. So he opens up. Keeps the match relatively close. Mark still has a 10 pin lead over Sean. Both of our bowlers here punch out. Excellent shot there out of Mark. Even though both of these competitors, both Sean and Mark, haven't won any titles with the FJBTs to date. However, both of these players are in the, I believe, the top 10 for the running for the Player of the Year award. So just proves to you there that they're fierce. They show up. They're competitive when they are here. Can't ever rule them out of competition. And I have to tell you, one of these guys will be walking home with a title and have their banner hanging up at the next event. Be excited about that. Sean goes up. A solid shot there. Gets all 10 down. And Sean's still down 10 pins. Needs a double here in order to put a little bit of pressure back on Mark. And Sean does it. Sean doubles up. Mark taking his time with his pre-shot routine, wiping off the bottom of the shoe. Wiping off the ball, all that good stuff. Some of the things they teach you over at the Kegel Training Center, where Mark practices with his college team, Weber International University. Mark goes up, goes a strike, answers Sean's double there with his own double. Still maintains a 10-pin lead over Connolly. Bowlers, while you're watching, don't forget, upcoming FJBT event. We'll be visiting Tampa's Oakfield Lanes in Brandon, technically. It's the very eastern part of Tampa on April the 3rd, April Fool's Day. We'll be there. Don't worry. It's not actually an April Fool's. Mark goes up. Makes it a turkey. A 3-bagger there. Looks like this match is about to get interesting. Sean, or to stay with this, he's got to get the strike here and at least try to get another double, making it a 4-bagger. Push that pressure back onto Mark. Let's see how Sean does, or what Sean does here on the right lane. Sean goes up, gets it a little inside and leaves a 2-4. Sean looking at the scoreboard there. Realizing, I think, a little bit that he needed that shot. He's still not quite out of this match, though. He's still got another 4 frames or so left. Sean runs down that spare. Sean stepping up on the left lane. Needs to put a couple strikes together here. Keeping a close match. That was a solid shot there. Gets them all down. Putting himself in solid shape going into frames 8, 9, 10 there for Sean. Mark, however, working on a 3-bagger or a turkey with a little bit of a hearty lead. He's pulling into now. This is, I would say, where he starts pulling away from the field or pulling away from Sean here. If he strikes here again. Ooh, it's a little wide. Leaves the 10 pin. It's always one of the tough things when you're bowling on a pattern like this, 45-foot pattern, WTBA lineup and library there. Once you have to start getting super left like that, where Mark does, from experiences that I've seen and experience myself, as you get far left, you have to get far that bar turn. You've got to have a very strong game there, like 2-3 step approach in order to make things happen, especially when you're bowling one lane with 2 or 3 steps and then go back to the other lane, you've got your full 4 or 5 step approach. Super tough to be consistent, accurate there. Leaked that shot just a little wide on lane 12, but he did convert that 10 pin. Still maintaining his advantage over Sean Connolly. Sean Connolly at the bottom of the 6 has got 111. Mark Drennen at 132. With Sean working on a strike, Mark on a spare. So this match can close up real quickly and get to about even if Mark's not careful. Goes a solid shot. Notice he needed it. Deals to the ball push, and it does. He gets all 10 down there. Sean Connolly working on a strike here in the 7th frame. Really needs to put about two together here in the 8th and 9th to create a turkey. Gain back his difference that he's lost to Mark there. Has to hope that Mark gives him an opportunity. Unlikely, since Mark's a tough competitor, but we'll see. Oh no. Sean goes up. Gets it a little inside. Leaves a 6-7. It's definitely not what Sean wanted to see at that point, at this point in the game. Sean has to go for the spare here in order to have a chance at winning this thing. Gives it some oomph. Gives it a kind of run, but puts the 6 pin there behind the 7 pin. Not quite touching it. Sean, I think, realizing that things aren't going his way. Sean can max out this game with a 199. Mark 242. Not quite over yet. Let's see what happens. Sean goes up. Swing just a little looser there. I think he realizes he might be out of it. Swing always loosens up for everybody about that point. Goes up that throws strike. Still needs some help though here from Mark Drennen in order to try to pass him. Sean's got to have everything in order to make this match work in his favor. Mark pretty much just got to stay clean here in this frame. Pretty much clinches him the title. Getting from the bar turn. Just needs to stay close to the head pin, leave something makeable. Something they teach in college these days. Solid shot. Gets all 10 down. Like Mark Drennen will be ended up winning this game. Just a matter of seeing what exactly Mark finishes up with here. It's not technically over yet, but for all intents and purposes it is. Mark goes up, strikes. That definitely clenches Mark with the title there. Guarantees him the win. Very big congratulations to Mark there. Mark bowled great all day. He went 7-1 our match play round. Got him into this championship match. Bowling title match. Goes 1-0 here for the win. Mark will have a Drennen banner hanging up next month at our event in Tampa at Oakfield Lanes on April the 3rd. For flyers for that event, you can always visit pinactionpromotions.com or visit us on our Facebook page at fb.com/pinactionpromotions. Mark goes up, pin shy, leaves a 9 pin. Doesn't really need it. Actually, he doesn't need it at all. Gotta make the spare here. I'm sure. Goes up, makes a spare. Clearly he's excited there as he again earns his first FJBT title. Gold medal and all the scholarship money that comes along with it. So congratulations there to Mark. Sean will finish up now on the right lane. Finishing here in second place. Sean goes up, throws a solid shot there, leaves an 8 pin. Sean in our match play round this afternoon went 4-4, so nothing quite to brag about, but his 5-game total. He was the number 2 seed, I think, going into the day. Oh no, sorry, he was the number 8 seed. Ended up running the ladder, getting through the match play round, going from the 8th qualifier, our very last qualifier, all the way up into our championship match. So that's a huge feat. On Sean's behalf, had to bowl excellent, had to bowl great to get here. Ends up making that spare there. Goes up, leaves another 3, 7, 9. And there we have it, bowlers. Our match, Mark Drennen, 231 to Sean Connolly, 176. Congratulations to Mark Drennen on your first FJBT title. And again, bowlers, we hope to see you again soon.
No, dude, like you literally cannot move it.